Hey, so the Badger has asked me to come and chat a little bit about Knightmare, the old TV show. And I remember watching that when I was a kid, and it was a real great TV show because it was so different to everything else. It was kind of, as a kid, you never really understood what was going on, but you're just kind of swept up because it was like this medieval fantasy thing that was going on. It was really cool. And obviously, one of the things it was famous for was its use of CGI. And as a kid, it was like, wow, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Watching it back now, not so much. You kind of, you can't suspend disbelief quite as much as a kid. You kind of realise that it is just some stupid little 8-year-old walking around in an empty room. But I do have great memories of it. It was really spooky and creepy as a kid. But one of my probably most pertinent memories of that show is actually something that got uploaded to YouTube, a really old episode, when these bunch of kids that couldn't really tell their left and rights were trying to guide their mates through it. And so they're in this first room, there's a door over there, and he said like, oh, turn left Jim. So, oh no, wait, turn right Jim. So he turns right, and then he's like, okay, walk through it, and he eventually gets to the door, and then he gets into the next room, and it's literally just a straight walk into the other door, there's nothing in the way. And on the left there's this enormous like pit of despair and existential dread, and he says, okay Tim, take 2 steps forward. So he takes 2 steps forward. He says, 1 step to the left Tim, or Jim, whatever his name is, and he takes a step to the left, and he's literally like on the border of this thing now, and they've all paused for a second, and they look at each other, and he goes, 1 step to the left Tim, and he just steps straight into the pit and falls over into it, and that's just how the clip ends. It's beautiful. But yeah, so Knightmare was pretty cool, and it'd be interesting to see if they could do like a modern day remake of that sort of thing.
They have.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's yeah. If you check out on YouTube, put Knightmare Geek Week, it's on there.
Oh, okay, sweet. I'll check that out.
Yeah. I see. The Badger knows all.
The Badger knows all. Anyway, there we go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, mate.
Goodbye.
My TV programme. When I was very little, about 6 or 7, I used to watch Flipper and what else? Lassie and Lost in Space. I loved it.
Why did you love it, sir?
Well, Lost in Space was really good, but it was black and white first of all, and then it became colour. Oh, Doctor Who. Oh yeah, brilliant. Still watch it now.
Why did you love it so then, and why do you like it still now?
On TV, we used to go out and play a lot, so when you got in 6 o'clock at night, there was always something to watch, and it was then.
Was
Black Beauty.
Yeah, was TV almost like a treat then?
Yeah, it was, very much so. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I mean, I grew up in Bangladesh. We didn't have TV then, so when I came here, it was a new experience for me. I used to wake up 5:30 in the morning to watch TV, and I used to love Sharky and George. That was my favorite ever TV show. And it was a means of escape in reality, I suppose. Especially when you're young, especially when you come to the country, making friends was quite difficult. So watching TV was for me a means of escape. And I used to love a lot of superhero cartoons, especially I don't know if you remember this, but Batman, the dark one. Oh, I used to love that. That was amazing. I used to watch Live and Kicking as well, and they used to show X-Men, and they used to show half of it, so it used to really bother me because they used to show half of it and then take 15 minutes break and then show the other half, and I used to get really, what was the point? It was only 20 minutes.
You were very impatient for the more.
Yes, I was very, very impatient, so. Yeah, and I used to watch Power Rangers. That was amazing. I used to wake up in the morning, and we used to me and my brother, we used to take sides and stuff. And he used to be the Green Ranger, I used to be the Red Ranger, and it was really good. We used to act out the moves. We used to go to school and act out the moves as well. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I mean, I wasn't into sports or anything like that, so
yeah.
X-Men, Spider-Man, it was good.
Who was your favourite then, the Green Ranger or the White Ranger?
Red Ranger.
Red?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, the Green Ranger kicks ass.
Yeah, I suppose so. What, Tommy, it was Tommy, wasn't it? Tommy,
yeah.
Yeah, Tommy, yeah, I suppose he was good. White Ranger was quite good as well.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
That's alright.
Bye.
Hey again, it's me again, Harrison. and I'm going to be chatting about crap really. Now just talking about old TV shows again. We were talking about Knightmare before, which was fun. But there's a lot more than Knightmare in the old memory caverns of kids TV. One of the first shows I ever remember watching was Button Moon. I don't know if you remember Button Moon. We're off to Button Moon, da 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 da, Button Moon. That was great. Terrifying now if you watch it back, really, utterly terrifying.
It is actually. Mrs. Spoon.
Mrs. Spoon with the, like 4 little dreadlocks of hair and a stupid little painted on face.
Yeah, it's just weird.
And all the models just like shaking as they go around. Like,
yeah. And the weird one when they go on the train station as well, it's actually terrifying.
It is, it's pretty freaky. But I loved it when I was a kid.
I remember going to see the live stage show at the Queen's.
I had no idea there was a stage show. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah.
I don't know how they dramatise that.
I know, it was weird. Trust me, I don't remember much about it. I just remember going and it being weird.
One of my favourite kids' TV shows, or the ones that I have the best memories about, is Okie Doke. Do you remember
no, I don't remember that at all. No.
And he goes, Okie doke, helpful handyman.
No.
Cross the dell and ring the bell, he'll understand. It's just about an acorn geezer that just walked around the forest helping out all his animal mates.
No, I don't remember that at all.
Making sure they're all alright. He's a prop geezer, he was, what a little lad. Mr. Ben.
Oh yeah, Mr. Ben, yeah.
On the old side. Used to go in the shop, change into some kind of clothes and then become that person for a while, go back in time or whatever. And
Mr. Ben sort of got like a cult status now as well, don't you think? Yeah, a lot of people are into it now, like as adults, thinking it's pretty cool, you know.
I didn't know that, man. I wasn't aware of that. But,
yeah, a friend of mine who's called Ben, funnily enough, his ID badge at work is Mr. Ben.
That's awesome.
I don't know quite how he got away with it.
He comes in like suits of armour and tuxedos and stuff every day.
I know, it's bizarre.
No, that's cool.
Can you imagine if they made a video game of Mr. Ben? How weird that would be.
That would be pretty freaky. Although I kind of like that idea.
I know, me too.
Just like each level, you walk into the room, you choose a suit. That'd be well for you. You don't have to do the levels in a particular order.
No,
you just choose a suit and then you do that level in that style. And
that's right.
Yeah, no, that'd be fun.
Actually, video games companies out there, check that idea out. Mr. Ben, the video game.
You heard it here first.
Indeed, yeah.
Patent pending.
That's right.
But what else was there? There's so much. I mean, I was never so much into like the Power Rangers or the Teenage Mutant Turtles.
No?
No, that wasn't my bag.
See, I'm a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers fan, to be honest. Yeah. What were you into then?
Pokemon was enormous.
Oh yeah.
I played like a lot of obviously the Game Boy games and stuff. I watched the anime when I was a kid. Collected the cards.
Oh yeah. Did you play in any tournaments?
No, I was never that serious. I did do that with Yu-Gi-Oh! I collected Yu-Gi-Oh! cards and I was really fucking good at that one.
Did you actually understand the TV show back then?
Yeah, I loved that show, and I actually had like the big wrist thing.
Really?
When I was about like 10 or 11.
Oh yeah.
Like clipped onto your wrist and yeah.
Have you still got it now?
No, I got rid of it years ago.
What, eBay or?
I think I just gave it to a friend or something.
Oh, that's okay. Probably still uses it now.
Probably, maybe. He's like 21 years old, just sitting in the room with Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Most definitely you're still using it now.
Yeah. I gave a couple of the cards to my younger brother, who's 13 now. I still see them popping up every now and then. But no, what about other TV shows? What else was I into? Rosie and Jim. Rosie
and Jim.
TV.
Yeah, that was bizarre.
He's such a sweet top, Tilly, Tom and Tiny. See, that's the thing I remember, because I'm a musician, I always remember the theme songs.
Oh yeah, they were catchy, weren't they?
Yeah. What's that other one? Was it Buzz, the little helicopter, was it Buzz?
I think I remember that, yeah. It was a little after my time, but I remember that.
Was that? Teletubbies, of course. I remember being about like 6 or 7, I think, maybe even younger, when the Teletubbies first came out, and I still vividly remember my dad saying, oh, there's this really interesting, like, he was reading about it in the paper, saying, like, there's this really interesting TV show you might like, Harris, and I think it'll be up the street. To a 5-year-old, just likes bright colours, basically.
Yeah.
I remember it, just thinking, like, oh man, this is intense. Like there's big purple bear things with televisions in their stomach, and the sentient Hoover that keeps eating all their custard.
Bizarre.
Like total acid trip nowadays, you know.
Yeah. Have you seen the memes of you know, The Ring? The film.
Oh, the film The Ring.
Yeah, the film The Ring. There's actually like a few sort of gory pictures of like Sudoku coming out of the Teletubbies' stomachs, you know, where they've watched the videotape. It's terrible, yeah.
Poor bastards. Tweenies as well.
Yeah.
And what was I really into? There was a lot of old shows, but probably Pokemon was the biggest thing.
Pokemon,
Beyblade
yeah.
as well.
Beyblade, so yeah, I never caught Beyblade, yeah.
Yeah, I was never much into Digimon.
Yeah, Digimon was very hard to follow because I think in the UK they cut it, and then a lot of the stuff that was necessary got chopped up.
Ah, right, I see, I didn't know.
And the film apparently was cut to ribbons. You didn't really. It was hard to understand what was going on.
I don't remember the film very well. I remember the first Pokemon movie quite well. The one where like Mewtwo's in it and Ash dies. Spoiler alert.
And then comes back.
He does.
I think that was the only one that was released in UK cinema. I think.
Yeah. I don't think it did very well, did it?
Probably not.
But yeah, no, the original TV series were great. I actually rewatched some of them. Oh, that's it, Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, yeah.
Was my absolute biggest thing. I loved that as a kid.
Was that because of the ultra violence, or?
Oh, sorry, I was just watching these two squirrels chase each other around.
Two squirrels?
Yeah.
Bake Off moment.
I don't think I got that reference. But
you know, never mind.
Dragon Ball Z as a kid, yeah, I just liked it because it was just like, I will defeat you, no, I will defeat you, bash, 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 bash for 3 hours.
Yeah,
but,
so ultra violence, wasn't it?
Yeah, but now, I've rewatched it since about 4 times, like all 500 episodes of Dragon Ball Z and GT. Rewatched it about 4 times, usually in the summer holidays when I was at school and stuff. And
last week?
Yeah. Last time I actually watched it was whilst I was at uni.
Oh, right.
I used to watch it.
Drunk.
Yeah. Or else. And that was great fun. And I like it for different reasons now. I don't know. Like the original Dragon Ball, I think it's something like 136 episodes.